Okay, Fable 3, the Penologist Handbooks for the prisoners, the Prison Management for Beginners quest. Right there is where the guy that gives you the quest and he gives you a key that opens all sorts of doors in the prison. That same room, if you head out the back door here, it goes downstairs into the cellar. This is the area that we come down when we do the heroes and villains, where we go off for General Turner. Anyway, you come down into this closet or cellar, and off to the left here is this door that the key will open, and there's our first book.
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 3. Contrary to popular opinion, a conjugal visit is not when a teacher visits the prison and teaches the inmates about verbs. Conjugal visits do not actually involve verbs at all. Well, they do. Actually, they can involve a surprising number, depending on the disposition, creativity,
Okay,
and
that's our
quantity of
first book.
prisoners involved. But
Okay, our next one, I believe.
just use your imagination. But
Not sure if we're outside or we're still in the prison. I believe we're still in the prison. We're going to cut to, alright, here we are in the main intersection in front of the prison. That's the entrance. Alright, we get the left side of this Y and just run straight back and up the stairs. And we're going to arc around to the right. And there's going to be a cell that's right across from the bridge between the two upper levels here. Yeah, right here on the left. This room's got like a little thing, like you couldn't see that hole in the wall. But anyway, go ahead and dive down. Okay, just follow this to the right. I kind of had to cut the video up a little bit. Had some trouble here, but once you get down there, you're not going to have any trouble. Just keep continuing on. Eventually, you're going to head out into an open part of the cave. And you're going to turn right or left. And we're going to go ahead and turn right to get to the book. Okay, that's it in here. Go on. Okay, so just continue on. I don't know if that's a skull or what that is. Okay, so here we're going to go right or left, but this is where we want to go right. To the left is the crate. I went there, checked it out, so I just cut it. And right there is our door, and the book's going to be back there on a table. But of course, I gotta please my dog here and hit the dig spot, but I'm going to just cut that out too. And there's our book.
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 2. Health and Hygiene. Anytime human beings live together en masse in cramped quarters, hygiene quickly becomes
Okay,
a
that's our second book.
The fact is that most prisons prioritize security and order over prisoner comfort, which is all well
And like all the books in the Keep add-on, there's 5.
depending on climate.
And if you need help with any of the other books, just go ahead and check out those videos. I got videos on all the books here, so
Every 3 months,
at least this way you can get all the achievements for the add-on. Okay, this one we're just fast to travel to the dock, and this one is going to be down in the cemetery area. I remember seeing this area when I did the Undead Sentence quest. But you are going to encounter some hollow men up in here, so I believe I went through here already and killed off all the enemies. Just head up these stairs, and then I believe it's off to the right. Okay, there it is. After checking the area out, let's open this door. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I didn't know if there was going to be like a hole in the ground. I was going to have to go into a cave or what, but nice books right there.
Volume 5, Prison Governance. In the event that a correctional facility's commanding officer is killed or incapacitated, authority for the facility should be transferred to the next highest ranking officer. For example, a captain, lieutenant, or second lieutenant. In the absence of an available officer, authority then transfers to the highest ranked enlisted
that takes
member.
care of our third book.
In descending order as
Okay, I believe the next one we're going to be out in front of the prison at the main intersection.
corporal, lance corporal, private. Should there be no enlisted men able to fulfill the duties of command, authority hereafter transfers to prison staff, the composition of which may vary between institutions, as follows: surgeon, doctor, nurse, cook,
Okay.
janitor, groundskeeper. If none of these are available, the prisoner likely has larger problems than determining who is in command.
Looking about. Anyway, here we are in front of the prison. And we're going to just head down this way. This is like straight across from the entrance to the prison. And this is where we did some of the wanted quest and had to get some of the prisoners. And we're going to just arc around to the left here and head down towards the beach. And that was the area where we had to kill some prisoners. I remember checking that gate when I came down here for the prisoners, and basically said you couldn't open it at this time, so. Okay, our book's going to be in the back here. Okay, that's going to be our fourth book,
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 4.
and it happens to be number volume 4.
Every prison should have a sterile, well-stocked, and fully staffed infirmary. If you do not have a clean and well-maintained infirmary, you could face drastic cuts in funding, or even a reprimand should you be visited by certain representatives of the Bureau of Prisons, who may or may not have particular political leanings.
Okay, well that takes care of our fourth book. The fifth one, we're going to be up in the prison. I'm going to start right at the main intersection in the front of the prison. And fitting enough, the last book is in General Turner's cell. Right or left, doesn't really matter. Just use this little hallway in between them, and then their cells in the center. And you just arc around to the right, and there's his cell right there. And that's going to be our last book.
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 1. Prison Security. Security is the primary responsibility.
No achievement for collecting the books, it's just the achievement for ending the quest. So we just go into the guy's room there and give him the books, and that's going to end that, but we're going to jump to that in just a second.
In the course of an escape attempt, have taken a staff member hostage. In such a case, it is entirely permissible to temporarily reduce security, as in response to a hostage taker's express demand.
Right from here you could have turned left, and then that dust trails right into his office, but I believe I'm going to cut to the front of the prison just so there's no mistakes on how to get to the guy's office, but obviously you can just follow the dust trail.
The only exception to this rule is a game, a case where a staff member's life is threatened. Basically, anytime they threaten a member of staff, give them what they want, and then try to fix things later as best you can.
Okay, so the guys finally stopped talking. And like I said, right from his cell, you could have just arc left, and his office is right there. But just so there's no questions how to get to the guy's office, we just start from the main intersection. Just takes a second to show the extra roundabout way, but go in there, give him the books, and then you got decision time. Prison management for beginners. No question, these books were all over the place. Hopefully that'll help you out finding the locations. Make your life a little easier anyway.
Fantastic, another book. I look forward to reading this one. Excellent, that's the last book. With all these at my fingertips, I'll have every answer at my fingertips. Have you heard of this thing called speed?
Okay.
Apparently it's like reading. You do it a bit
Now we got to make our choice so we can get our achievement.
So, what about it? What's your first order for me? Of course, the most pressing.
And I'm just going to go ahead and hit the A button here. And AA Gamer for Life. And I hope these videos on the keep has made your life a little easier. Got all the books, the demon door, the prison suit. So hopefully some of that will help you out. Okay, there we go.
Yes, I'll inform the men of your decision, Majesty.
Go ahead and end the quest and get our Keeping It Real achievement. And that's going to be the last one. Also, you need any help with the reconstruction as far as the Huxley parts, just check out that video. Okay.